Yep, this is All My Cool J, and welcome back. Thank you for tuning back in. I know it's been a minute, so I know I had to give y'all something, so let me explain. But before we get into it, today's episode is called 30 Something. Now, if you're guessing why it's called 30 Something, it probably has to do because I just turned 30. Now, before we get started, yo, can I get a congratulations? Yo, Flex, drop a bomb on them. It's real business out here. It's real shit. Now, I didn't turn 30 today per se. I think I turned 30. What's today? I think today is officially Saturday. I'm really recording this at 1:23 in the morning. So, Bobby, how long would you say I've been 30 for? When did I turn 30? Let me guess. That's about right. Thank you, Bobby, for that. Oh yeah, these new sound effects I'm doing, I'm just testing something out. Let me know if y'all like it or not. Either way, it was my birthday about a week ago, as Bobby would say. And as others would say, people that really know me, Cardi, what would you say about me?
It's a real whole birthday today. It's a real whole birthday today. And I don't care. I'm celebrating it in love because it's a real whole birthday today.
Yeah. For the ones that know me. But yeah, birthday was popping. It was good. I went away, had fun. And now I came back to record this. I know I owed you this for a while, y'all. I think I said I was supposed to come back like 2 months ago, but that ain't happened. But I said, let me leave it off. And why not start it off back at 30 again? Because I'm allegedly supposed to be more mature. So, hey, let's see how this goes. Maybe my content will be a little bit more better. I doubt it because, age ain't nothing but a number. Ask R. Kelly. Oh, yeah, we getting these jokes off too. But, yeah. If you turn 30, welcome to the club. If you're about to turn 30, your life's over. Don't listen to what these motherfuckers say about, it just starts. No, your life's over, all right? You're gonna get old. You're closer to 40. And that's the age where nobody really gives a damn about your ass. So, let me begin. I'm about to, get into, the pros and cons about being 30, but I'm not gonna, really, I'm just gonna bunch it up. So, right off the bat, since I turned 30, and I hope this is true, but, you never know. I'm a bit of a special case. Now, because I turned 30, have I officially become hot to young chicks? And by young chicks, I mean girls that are of age, not on some pod paper shit. I don't have a sex cult at my crib because I live in New York City and that rent would be way too much. All right, I'm paying $12.50 for a 1-bedroom. All right, but yeah. I've always heard that. When I used to be out there with one. Let me bring that back. Nah, let me stop. I don't got that equipment right now. Now, as I was saying before, Jesus, I'm saying now a lot. When I used to be younger and I used to try to kick game to a 21-year-old, they would be talking to somebody that's in their late 20s, early 30s, and I'm always asking them why, and they would be like, oh, it's because he's more mature. Well, guess what, bitch? I'm 30 now. Well, you're 32 probably. Now, ain't really shit mature about me. It's just you were deceived. Just because somebody's older doesn't mean they're more mature. Now, I do understand girls mature way faster than guys, but I know guys older than me that haven't hit that stage yet, nor care to. So, when I hear girls say that shit, all I can think of is...
Gotcha, bitch.
Thanks, Dave. But that's all I think about. It's just y'all's being tricked. I don't know who put that into your head. Now, with guys, it's true. When guys go talk to girls older than them, 9 times out of 10, they know the deal. They're gonna give it up. Willingly, I must stress that. New day and age. This is the roofie day and age. I thought it was in the 80s, but shit, that shit came back. Hard body. But yeah, I just want to know that, ladies, if you're 20 years old, 19 years old, 18 years old. I really don't fucking go that low. But yeah, go check my page and see, look at my content, look at my profile pictures, and tell me if I look more attractive to y'all. Also, when you become 30, people just assume shit. As I just stated, people just assume that you just have your shit together. And it's just like, what are you comparing me to? Are you comparing me to when I was 20? When I really didn't have my shit together? When I was 20, I think I was making $7.50 an hour. Fast forward to today, you're not getting that amount that I'm making an hour. But let's just say I'm doing way better than I did in my 20s. But who really was doing good shit in their 20s unless you had like a fucking crazy handout? Like you had your pops like looking out for you. AKA, you might be a well-off white kid. But in urban communities, 9 times out of 10, when you turn 20, even younger sometimes, you better believe your ass is out there in the workforce bringing in some kind of income to bring to that house. That's just 100% facts. But yeah, people love to assume, especially if you don't really post shit up on Instagram or Facebook like that. Now, my pages have been dry. My Cool J page has been dry, so everybody just assumed I just stopped making content or stopped writing content, which isn't true. I have plenty of content to go around. I just want better equipment to shoot on it with. Like right now, the way I'm recording is not the way I want to record, and it's the sound effects that I just added. It's kind of like the wave I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get more advanced. I'm trying to get more entertaining. I just don't want to sound monotonous and you guys get bored and make it to like the 10-minute mark and just cut me the fuck off, because that's what my views are showing. But that's what it is. And even the title, 30-something, and what I noticed was pretty fucking cool, but not really, because I went on not Facebook. What's it called? YouTube, where I'm gonna post this shit, sadly. And there's not really that many turning 30 videos, and if they are, it's like really boring fucking people that just it's on this list. You're gonna fucking hear it. But like I was saying, people just assume shit, and it's just like, yo, you guys been hearing the phrase "don't judge a book by its cover" their whole fucking life. And they're still doing it, so it's just amazing. Now, one of the things I always hear when people say they turn 30 is they give no fucks. Allegedly. Now, if you ask me if I give a fuck, I would have told you maybe in my early teens, late teens, possibly my late teens. I don't give a fuck. Like, I really never cared. I never really followed the popular crowd. If you're gonna ask me if I was in a gang or something, I'll tell you yes, but for some reason, if you ask me the real reason behind it, I have no fucking clue. I just know I did a lot of stupid shit, and I'm glad to be here at 30, because honestly, I didn't plan to even be here past 18, but that's what it really is. No fucks are given. Well, no fucks were ever really given before, because it's just like bullshit. Like, what do I look like? Trying to, how can I say this? Let me word this properly. If I didn't live up to my parents' standards like that, and if they're listening, and my mom's listening, or my pop's listening, my bad. But if I didn't live up to their standards like that, what makes you think I give a fuck about a total stranger's standards? Like, really? Like, no fucks really given. Like, you could probably be choking in front of me, and I'll do CPR. And if you're asking, why would you do CPR and not give him the Heimlich? It's because I have to make it look like I'm giving an attempt to save your life. But really, I couldn't really care. I'm not putting air in your body. No. Let me just keep that part quiet, because I'm not trying to catch a case. The other good thing, if you're lucky, sometimes people aren't lucky, you get to look back at your high school crush. In my case, I got to look back at my high school crush, and let's just say she's not doing that good. Her 30 might be a little bit rougher than my 30 is. Now, when you have five kids with 6 baby daddies, yeah, your shit's gonna be rough. You might be on Maury sooner or later, trying to figure shit out. But it's good to see my high school crush and people that denied me doing shitty in life. Now, don't get me wrong, I like to see my people's doing great in life. I have a couple of friends right now that are doing it real big, and I fucking fully support them and what they're doing. And it's good just to get to see people do it. But there are certain people in my life. God, keep your foot on their motherfucking neck. But it's just great. 30 is great right now. Everybody says, as I just stated earlier, 30 is not. How can I put this properly without sounding like a complete douche? 30. It's not really the beginning, and it's not really the end. I say 40 is the end. 30 is like you're kind of in the middle. Nobody gives a fuck about 30. 30 is like, hey, you're 30, you're officially old to young people. That's all 30 means to me. When you hit 40, you're like, yeah, you're too old. You're too old for me to give a shit, but not old enough for me to really give a shit. That's the real no fucks given age. I'll get into that later. Now, as I just stated about my high school crush, if you're 30 and single, or somebody's side chick or side boo, get used to it. You know what? If you're somebody's side boo or side thing, side piece, side ting, you're kind of looking into your future right now. Now, if you're single and you're 30, I tell you what you have to look forward to. There's a great chance you're gonna be a step parent, and by that I mean, just go on your Instagram. Just look around. It's all in your face. Everybody's dotting out, dotting off. Girls are fucking around, not doing what they're supposed to. Guys are fucking around on the same shit. And it's just a bad combination. If there was a girl that's 30 and single, there's something really fucking wrong with her. Not to say that there's anything wrong with... No, there's shit wrong with me. I was about to say nothing wrong with me or the fellas, but there's shit wrong with... There's problems with everyone. But yeah, if a girl's 30 and single with no kids, that means she's given up and she's career driven. Alright, so that feels a little bit more harder to get into. But yeah. Now, staying on those girls, staying on that topic, most 30-year-olds that are my age kind of understand. Now, they've been fucked with. They probably messed with a bunch of guys that aren't shit. I'm probably going to be the next person on their line that isn't shit. But they kind of know. And when they get to that point, they're understanding. And it's just like, no strings attached. Like, literally no strings attached. Like, you could chip ice off their heart and put it into your drink. And your drink would be way too fucking cold. But that's one thing that's great about it. Because as I stated earlier, when young dudes mess with the older chicks ain't playing no games. It's strictly dickly, or they got the sugar mamas, the sugar what are they called, sugar mamas? Because it's sugar daddies, so I guess it's sugar mamas. I don't know, but them bitches throw money. I've seen those cases. It's fucking hilarious. Now, let's see where we're going with this next. My bad. I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't done this in a while. Alright. This is the best part about turning 30, because there's a good chance your friends are in the same bracket as you. And that is canceling plans. Canceling plans is fucking awesome. Because half the time, you don't even have to front. Your boys will be like, yo, let's go out to the club, Nah, we good. I'm fine. What are you doing? What are you busy with today? Netflix, chilling, minus a bitch. But yeah, staying in my bed. What's that song from Little Dicky? It's Friday night and I'm staying in. So check that out. It's a pretty funny video if you ain't catch it. But it's just like, yeah, man, I just don't want to go out like that. And you're supposed to be a little bit responsible with your finances. So if you're really one of those people that go out every weekend, let's not get it twisted. If you got the bread, by all means, go ahead, splurge, go drop. What's that shit? 20 grand in the club, yeah, y'all can do that. I'm good. I'm planning for my future. I got shit to do. I got real responsibilities. I feel like Spider-Man in this motherfucker. But motherfuckers really listen. Motherfuckers my age really waited for 444 to get these bars that I had instilled in me since I was mad young. Which is, you know what's better than throwing 20 grand in a strip club? Credit. And it's 100% true, because now that I'm in the stage, I am trying to make moves. And there's shit that I've done with my money that I should have been smarter with. But hey, this is a learning process. You gotta get with it. What's that shit that boy, what's his name? From fucking Bodega Boys? Shit. These is nice. He likes to say, yo, we're all on our own, we're all on our own pace, at our own curve or some shit. We're all trying to better ourselves. We're all on our own horses. Yeah, that's what he used to say. And it's a fucking joke. As much as he tries to make it a joke, it's mad true. But yeah, I just get to like deny all kinds of shit. Sometimes I just want to sleep in. If you got like a real job where you work OT all the time, yo, you just want to chill, relax. Like, there's a lot of times I work like 10-hour days, and after those 10-hour days, my afternoon's basically gone, so I just want to chill. I'm not trying to see nobody. Yo, another thing. Let's see. I don't know where this is at on the list. Let's see. But it's there. Oh. I totally skipped something. No, I'm getting old now. Yeah, I just fucked up the whole track, but I'm gonna try to like make it work and fit it back in. Yeah, I just like canceling plans now. It's fucking amazing. Now, because I'm getting older now, I'm wondering, am I gonna wake up early now? Like, that'll be a good thing. I'll probably stop going to work late, like 10 minutes late, even though I'm pretty sure I intentionally do it. But yeah, I never see an old person sleep in unless they're dead. It's like they're fighting the Grim Reaper. Like, no, motherfucker, I woke up and they wake up at 5 o'clock every morning, so it's pretty fucking amazing. Like, I used to say, like, what's that shit? If y'all watch Seinfeld, when he goes visits his parents, it just reminds me, that's the way I view old people. Like, yo, they're up at 5 o'clock in the morning for some fucking reason, and the temperature is set at like 75 degrees, and it's like they get cold for no reason. So yeah, getting old is fucking crazy. But yeah, that might be a positive for me if I could start waking up early. And if you're one of those stepdads to be, if she got badass kids, you're gonna wake up early anyway, and those kids are gonna fuck with you too. Now, moving on. Another thing I always hear, you're more dependent on caffeine. And if you're one of those people like me, I really don't drink coffee. Like, I get Starbucks, caramel frappe. That's about it. And Starbucks is a luxury, so I'm there like maybe once a month. I'm a soda guy, which is horrible for me, but when I see like people older than me drink like 7 cups of coffee, and I hate coffee. I just hate the taste of it. It's just disgusting and nasty, and it's just not for me. But yeah, you need to relax with that one. Maybe I'll tone it down, because being 30, oh yeah, when you're 30, you get to realize if you have good genes. Now, when I was in my 20s, everybody thought I was in my teens. And when I was in my teens, everybody thought I was way younger. My genes are pretty good. I get them from my dad. Sorry, Mom. But, no, my mom looks young, too. My mom ain't that old looking. But my pops look super young. And my little brother got my mom's genes, because everybody thinks he's older than me, which is fucking hilarious. But at 30, I don't know if it's just a mental thing with me, but I do not view myself as a 30-year-old for some reason. Like, I feel like I do not look old as fuck. Like, I've seen other people my age and they look old as fuck. They got that old fucking they got that old boxer's face. Like, you could tell like that shit beat. They look like old baseball gloves, fucking worn out leather faces, and it's just horrible. So if you got good genes in your 30s and you're still getting ID like I am, and even when I have a mustache to make it look to make me look a little bit more older, I still get fucking ID. So yo, shout out to my parents for having me get good genes. Even though I'm not that fucking tall, guess what? I still look young as fuck compared to other people. And I hit 30, and guess what? My hairline is still here, and it's still kicking. So what else can I say? Now, since we're on genetics still, what I like to remind people is, oh shit, oh, I missed another thing. Great. What I like to remind people is that, you know what? 30 is not the new 20. Like, y'all need to stop playing yourselves. Like, that's like a joke. When I see people my age trying to do these dances, we look fucking retarded. When I see people my age trying to fit into these fucking jogging length jeans that are super fucking tight, and you got your fucking camel tail sticking out, you look fucking wild, my man. Like, you need to relax. Especially, and this I feel like I already know how this is gonna go, but this is back to like canceling plans. It's those people that don't want to be 30 and still trying to be young. The ones that do use that line, 30 is the new 20, are the same motherfuckers that are still at the bar going crazy, that are still at the club. Not the bar like that. The bar is, I guess, socially acceptable for people my age and up. But the club, when you're over 30 years old or 30 years old and at the club, you look fucking wild. And those are most of the people I cancel on anyway. Like, yo, do you want to go to this place? No, why the fuck? If you don't have the connect to get me into the club right away, don't invite me to the club. 100% facts. Don't have me fucking get on a line, spend 30 to 40 minutes waiting to get into this fucking place. And when we're in this fucking place, VIP's all bought out. Even though I'm still not trying to pay $600 for a bottle. The fucking dance floor is packed up. You can barely fucking move. Everybody's fucking hot. Just leave me the fuck alone. And don't invite me to house parties. Not house parties. Not house parties like can play. Like house music, freestyle music. Because if somebody hits me trying to do like, what's that move? Starting the lawnmower. Yeah, you're gonna get fucking punched in the fucking face. It's just facts. I'm too old for that shit. I ain't got time for it. Now, I started, when I hit my age, well, this is kind of before my age, I started thinking about immortality, right? Now, when you're young, you think you got it. And that's the furthest from the truth. Now, when I was young, I used to do all kinds of stupid shit, like fuck with the police, run, jump off shit, go into the ocean. I don't go into the ocean no more, but that's on a different story, and I might tell you that one day, I might not. If Kevin Grimes, Samantha, whoever, Miguel, if any of y'all are listening to this, fuck y'all, alright? Don't be, I know y'all laughing at that part, but yeah, I don't get into the ocean no more. I stay the fuck away from it, and now I'm more conscious of death. Now, me being conscious of me going away and dying is fucking great for me. Cause recently somebody died in my Queensboro, and it just made me question so much shit. Cause this fucking person was way older than me. And if you're listening to this and you know who the hell I'm talking about, yeah, no disrespect, and please don't bring that drama shit. But this is just the way I feel. Now, if you're over 30 and you're driving around in Benzes and you're driving around in Infinities and all this shit, you're in the club, if you're fucking dropping money like crazy, you're flashing too much, you got jewelry on. Now, speaking on that flashing shit, I'll get to that later, because I got a good story for that too. But, yeah. If you're doing all of this shit and you're dropping all this excess money, then there's a great chance, I know, you're not prepared for shit in your life. Now, speaking on that, I'm financially stable if I pass away. And it just saddens me when I see people that are my age, younger than me, that don't think about that shit. And it's just like crazy. Now, because not because we're on a stupid subject like immortality. Even though I know I'm mortal and I know I could die any day, I'm not stupid. A lot of people in their 30s have stupid fucking hobbies. Like, let's just keep it 100. There's like a couple of girls on my Facebook timeline that picked up stupid fucking hobbies, and they're not stupid per se. It's just like, why are you doing this? Maybe you like it. It's just my opinion. But if you're one of those people and you're listening to this, maybe y'all can enlighten me. But why is it once we turn 30 or get near to 30, every fucking girl wants to run a fucking marathon? And not even a real fucking marathon, like a half a marathon. And you're not even coming in first place, so why even compete? You're coming in at number 498 out of 500. Like, chill. And then you got these weirdos that, oh, my bad. I don't mean to call y'all weirdos. It's just, I'm not accustomed to shit. It's just weird. You got those people that build boats, collect stamps, coin collections. Now, I understand there's money in those, so I might be missing out on that. But it's just like, there's just some weird hobbies out there. Like, I think fishing is like a lame ass hobby, and my boy Mitch does it. So if he does, he's like an adrenaline junkie. So it makes me wonder, how the hell do you fucking have the time and patience to sit down for hours and wait for a fucking fish to grab onto a worm? It's just amazing. But yeah, there's a lot of stupid hobbies. There's way more stupid. There's like origami and all this shit. Like, yeah, we're too old for that shit. We need to be finding better things to do with our time since that shit's coming up. Clock's ticking, motherfucker. Keep thinking it's a game, building little boats into like bottles. Fucking Jack Sparrow kind of shit. No disrespect to like my little miniature boat collecting motherfuckers. Like, alright. Now, I feel like I've kind of dragged this out. I really hope this was a good episode. But these are some of the struggles I'm working with right now. I'm trying to figure out what's a good formula for me to get this podcast more interesting. But this is just me. This is that shit I'm talking about. Everybody assumes at 30 I'm supposed to be confident as fuck. No, motherfucker. I'm still figuring shit out, as I stated. Now, these are some of the things I learned at 30. As I stated earlier, I stopped being flashy. Now, if you met me in my younger days, I had jewelry out the ass. I had a pinky ring, bracelet, watch, chain, earrings, the works. I had cell phones. I had a CD player. You young motherfuckers that listen to this, if y'all like, what are a CD player? Go ask your granddad. He probably had one in World War II or some shit. That's how y'all think nowadays, so it's pretty fucking funny to me. But yeah, I used to be super fucking flashy. Sneakers. I just used to be over the top, and I used to be in the worst neighborhoods. And I got my reality check one time when I had a shotgun to my face. And I just said, you know what? I'm not about this life no more. I need to go reach my goals of hitting 18. So it just changed. It's a fucking huge difference to where I am now than when I was before. Now, another main thing, which I still see people that are 30 and older, I stopped writing a lot of shit on Facebook. It makes no sense. You're just entertaining people with your problems, and like there's no real solution. They're just fucking with you. But I stopped putting a lot of my shit on Facebook. If I'm having a bad day, I just chill and just relax. I write some jokes. Like I just try to do everything to avoid going public with shit. And that being said, a lot of y'all motherfuckers didn't get the memo. I hope y'all listening to this shit, because as I stated in like 2 podcasts ago, nobody gives a shit. You need to relax. Fuck you and your corny ass man, and vice versa. You and your corny ass girl. Your problems aren't that real, and we don't need to update every fucking 2 to 3 seconds of what that person did. Moving on. I dress a little better now. Like, the bar wasn't really that high, because like I grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, so my clothes were like 3 times. My shirts are 3XLs and my pants were like size 40s and super extra baggy. If I fell off the side of a building, I'm pretty sure I would float. parachute. They were like parachute pants. Now I'm thinking about it, but that was the style back then. Now I'm a little bit more clean. Clothes are a little bit more fitted. I got skinny ass legs, so my skinny jeans look a little bit baggy, but it's a fitted baggy, so it's pretty good. Also, I kind of learned this shit at an early age. I'm not in a rush. Now, my boss managed to come across this. I don't mean it like not in a rush to get to places. It's just I kind of figured out a long time watching my friends that I can accomplish shit at my own pace. I'm not in competition. I have my whole life to like figure shit out and do things. It's just like I see people, they get down, they quit on their craft. Like I'm about to start doing comedy soon. Like not like comedy podcasts and jokes, even though I kind of do that every now and then. But I'm about to start going up on stage, and then I compare myself to people my age. And I compared myself to a lot of these Instagrammers and YouTubers that I know I'm way fucking funnier than. And it's a joke because I've seen them on stage. And now to each his own and blah, 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 blah. I'm not supposed to criticize other people's work and whatever because I wouldn't like it. Yeah, bullshit. If you think my shit is trash, you can tell me my shit is trash. And the real, responsible, legit reason to go and say the most mature thing I can say is, all right, and then I can learn from what you just told me. Now, I see some of these Instagrammers and some YouTubers, they go on stage. They're not that funny. If you're not that funny, like, in person, like, I'm funny in person. If you get to know me, I cut jokes. Fucking, I'm always on. If you know me on Instagram, I post shit. I write funny captions, even though it's been dry lately. And it's just like, now, you could put me in front of a mic of 30, 40, 100, whatever amount of people you want me to be in front of, and I'll still be funny. I don't even have to write shit down. I'll still be funny. I'll get a response from everybody. And I've seen some of these IGers like, yo, you guys bite lines. And it's like, these videos are more different than being in front of people. It's like a whole different competition. This is like fucking softball and baseball. And when you're getting that 90 mile per hour pitch and you're in your little softball outfit with your little softball bat, there's no such thing as a softball bat. Bats are bats. It's just like you're gonna know the difference. And a lot of people, I see that they're diving on stage. They're diving on stage. Now, if you want to correct, now don't knock me. I'm not gonna knock it. It's just, if you're gonna correct your shit and work on it, then I 100% fucking support you in your dream if you're gonna work on it. Don't just go on stage because you fucking got 100K followers on Instagram and think that shit works the same way. It won't. Ask Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart had a fucking piece of chicken thrown at his fucking face, and he's still out there performing, making money. Alright? It's just the way you perfect your craft. And that's all I'm really talking about, is perfecting your craft. Next step, what I learned in my 30s, and this is my last because I couldn't really think of much. Being financially responsible. As I stated earlier about that guy that died in Queens, being financially responsible is fucking important. I have my cousin Jeanette. She used to mention it, and I never grasped it. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't become financial. I was semi-responsible, but now I'm kind of like getting there where I know what I have to do. Now, if it wasn't for my job, I probably wouldn't even be fucking responsible. But I have a rainy day situation. I have like a retirement plan. I got money going to my Social Security. I have money going to people when I die, so they're fucking set. My funeral's covered. You know what? I'll keep it 100. I'm not even trying to be buried. I'm just cremate me, put my ashes in the Etch-a-Sketch, and pass me off to like either my stepkids, my grandkids, whichever comes first, or even better, since my brother's popping out kids like crazy, and my little brother seems like he might be on that way, pass me to my nieces and nephews and call it a day. I'm just chilling right now. Now, I'm about to get on my R. Kelly shit because I said I missed the subject. Not really, yeah, R. Kelly and some Tiger. All of these young prospects, when I was younger, they've been hit 18. I'm talking like Selena Gomez's, Ariana Grande's. Yeah, bitch. We're coming for you. Now, that's one of the good things. Like, a lot of them, what was that phrase? Fucking Charlamagne said the phrase. He said red flag, got Tiger, some shit. And it's just like, yeah. And I keep these in lines of prospects on Instagram too. Like, I know that I talk to a lot of girls that start off with 10K followers and they're not noticed yet. And I'm in the DMs already. So when they hit 100K, I can be like, yep, get on my Ray J shit. Like, yeah, I hit it first. But, see, ladies, that's what I'm talking about. Still maturing little by little. Oh, now that I'm back on that subject too. So if girls mature at an earlier age, when they actually hit the age they're supposed to be, does their mental state get older, or are they just stuck there? So like what I'm saying is, like, when a 20-year-old girl says, I'm not mature enough for her, is she in her 30s mentally? And when she's in her 30s, she's in her 40s? Like how does that work? Yo, ladies, let me know. I know it sounds mad fucking stupid and shallow, but I just want to know if I'm with some hot-bodied old lady soul bitch. I mean, chick, woman. Amber Rose, please don't come after my podcast. But, yeah. This is my 30-something episode. Not my 30th episode. This is the name of the episode. And hopefully I'll come back sometime soon with a new episode. Like I said, I have mad shit I want to talk about. It's just, I'm not a fan of the equipment. I still don't know what my sound effects sound like being recorded right now. It could sound like shit, and I don't have the equipment to fix it. I don't have the audio balancing. I don't have an audio engineer to help me clear some of this shit up. You could probably hear the fan in the background going on, the fucking Honda Civics going around in the background. It's just so much shit. But yeah, I'm trying to like get professional for y'all, all 3 of my followers. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. I am on my Cool J. Make sure y'all like, comment, share. Peace.